Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming to watch this video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this bubblegum slime that you can really blow bubbles in. This slime is super foamy and it doesn't require detergent, starch, or borax. First thing you're going to need to make this foamy slime is some glue. So I have my white glue here. You can also use clear glue if you prefer. I'm going to use half a cup and make sure that you carefully pour that into your mixing bowl. And then of course, so you don't waste it, make sure you guys scrape out the rest because glue does stick to your measuring cup. Once you have your glue, you're going to add your food coloring. So I have red here. Of course, red and white make pink, which is perfect for bubblegum. If you have pink food coloring, even better. So you got to make sure you add a little bit more than you normally would, just because when you add your foaming soap to make it foaming slime, it dilutes the color a little bit. So you want to make sure that you add more than you probably normally would. While I'm stirring this up, you guys, I'm going to give two of my shout outs, which are to Mia Williams as well as Via Vidal. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you subscribe by this point, and make sure you guys keep coming back to watch more of our videos. Thanks! It's looking pretty good, nice and shiny, and for sure that nice bubblegum pink color. Look at that, you guys. So, to make this as authentic as possible to bubblegum, we're going to add a couple of drops of bubblegum scent. You can get this off Amazon if you really want to go that far, but yeah, it's going to smell like bubblegum. Next thing you're going to need is some foaming hand soap, and you can also use foaming face wash. All that stuff is good. So this is 1 cup I'm putting in, and I'm actually going to put in 2 cups. So this is going to give a really unique texture to your slime. Obviously it will be foamy or fluffy or whatever you want to call it. Definitely a different texture than when you don't use this stuff. And it also is, it makes it a little bit easier to like pop those bubbles. So it's super duper fun. If you are big into slime, this is definitely something worth trying. Okay, once that's all stirred up, you're going to grab a separate dish and you're going to get some baking soda. I'm just using 1 teaspoon here, and I'm going to dissolve this with my contact lens solution. So that's what's going to turn this all into slime. Very exciting. So the baking soda just helps it, become a little bit more frothy, I should say. Frothy, foamy, fluffy, again, whatever you want to call it. So you're just going to squirt some in there, stir it up until it's all dissolved, and then you can squirt in a little bit more prior to pouring it into your glue mixture. Okay, so for the best part, we're going to turn this into slime. So you can pour that little mixture that you had, and then you will notice throughout my stirring that I will keep adding more contact lens solution. So you want to make sure that you do add it slowly, as it can sort of creep up on you and then it gets too hard. So obviously right now I need more, so I'm going to pour some more in there, and then stir it a lot, and then also wait a little bit and see what kind of happens to it, because again, you might not think that it's enough, and then you do a little bit more stirring and a little bit more waiting, or maybe you play with it and then it actually gets harder than you had anticipated. So every now and then, if you want, you can touch it and feel it, and when it is ready, it shouldn't be sticky anymore, and obviously this is clearly still sticky, so I'm just going to use a little bit of contact solution to rinse off my hands, and then add some more to your mixture, and you should be good to go. You can see, like, this is obviously in fast forward, but you can see that it's starting to peel off my bowl. There we go, I slowed it down, and you can see that we're starting to turn into slime. So I did, was showing you there that I went to go wash my hands, and I didn't actually add more contact lens solution. This was just from sitting there. So like I said before, you might want to wait maybe 5-10 minutes, just let it sit and see what happens. So that was just in the period of me washing my hands. It turned into more of a slime mixture. Again, you should be able to touch it without it sticking to your hands. So that's sort of the final measurement of whether your slime is ready or not. Okay, so when you get to the point where it's not sticking to your fingers, pick it up and just play with it a little bit, and even if it is a little bit sticky, I wouldn't add more contact lens solution, as it will get mixed up pretty good, and eventually it'll probably become a pretty good texture without being sticky, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, you guys, if you guys make this. I would like to make 3 more shoutouts to SisterTube,
Jay in the house, and Sarah Schuler. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, so I am super happy with how this is turning out. It's definitely super duper squishy. And again, that foamy soap, you guys, really adds a little bit more volume to your slime. So it is a little bit more fun to play with. And you can sort of snap the slime sometimes because there ends up being some pretty big air bubbles, which is super fun, of course. So we're just gonna play with it for a bit. And then what I'm gonna try to do, you guys, well, not gonna try to do it, I'm gonna do it, is I'm gonna show you how I blow super duper huge bubbles into this slime, just like you would with bubblegum. Alright, so in order to blow bubbles into your bubblegum slime, you will need a straw, and this is really quite simple. You just have to make sure that all the air holes are completely sealed. Okay, so you want to stretch out your slime as I'm doing here, and you don't want to make it too thin as obviously you're going to blow air into it and you don't want it to pop right away. So just put your straw right in the middle there, and then you can carefully fold it over your straw. And this is super simple, so you're just going to fold it in and it's going to create an air pocket in it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pick it up and just make sure you seal around the straw. So you can just sort of pinch the slime around the straw, and then you're going to blow into your straw and it's going to create a bubble. Check it out, and pop. Oh, that's so cool. So that's how you do it. Super easy. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and make sure that you guys always come back to watch our videos and comment, like, and subscribe. We're at 55,000 and we're obviously trying to reach for that 100,000. Thanks, everyone.